Hello, good morning friends. In this video we are going to speak unit 21 to 25. So repeat after me, okay? Is done, was done, passive 1. ठीक है? The office is cleaned every day.
The office is cleaned every day.
The office was cleaned yesterday.
The office was cleaned yesterday.
Bullet sentence column B. Butter is made from milk.
Butter is made from milk.
Oranges are important into Britain.
Oranges are imported into Britain.
How often are these rooms cleaned?
How often are these rooms cleaned?
I am never invited to parties.
I am never invited to parties.
This house was built 100 years ago.
This house was built 100 years ago.
These houses were built 100 years ago.
These houses were built 100 years ago.
When was the telephone invented?
When was the telephone invented?
We weren't invited to the party last week.
We weren't invited to the party last week.
Was anybody injured in the accident?
Does anybody injured in the accident?
Yes, two people were taken to hospital.
Yes, 2 people were taken to the hospital.
I was born in London in 1962.
I was born in London in 1962.
Where were you born?
Where were you born?
We were woken up by a loud noise.
We were woken up by the loud noise.
The telephone was invented by Alexander Bell in 1876.
The telephone was invented by Alexander Bell in 1876.
My brother was bitten by a dog last week.
My brother was bitten by the dog last week.
Now, unit 22 is being done, has been done, passive 2. My car is at the garage.
My car is at the garage.
It is being repaired.
It is being repaired.
Some new house are being built opposite the park.
Some new house was being built opposite the park.
The office is being cleaned at the moment.
The office is being cleaned at the moment.
Not moment, moment. Okay, the office is cleaned every day.
The office is cleaned every day.
In Britain, football matches are usually played on Saturday.
In Britain, football matches are played on Saturday.
But no matches are being played next Saturday.
But no matches are played at next Saturday.
Column B, bullet sentence. My key has been stolen.
My key has been stolen.
My key have been stolen.
My key has been stolen.
I'm not going to the party.
I'm not going to the party.
I haven't been invited.
I haven't been invited.
Has this shirt been washed? Has this shirt been washed?
Has this shirt been washed?
The room is clean now.
The room is clean now.
It has been cleaned.
It has been cleaned.
The room was cleaned yesterday.
The room was cleaned yesterday.
I can't find my keys.
I can't find my keys.
I think they have been stolen.
I think they are being stolen.
My keys were stolen last week.
My keys were stolen last week.
Now 23. It is a revision. Revision. Okay? Repeat after me. Please be quiet. I'm working.
Please be quiet. I'm walking.
It isn't raining at the moment.
It isn't raining at the morning.
At the moment.
At the moment.
What are you doing this evening?
What are you doing this evening?
I was working when she arrived.
I was working when she arrived.
It wasn't raining, so we went out.
It wasn't raining.
So
we went out.
What were you doing at 3 o'clock?
What were you doing at 3 o'clock?
The room is cleaned every day.
The room is cleaned every day.
I'm never invited to parties.
I am now invited to parties.
Oranges are important into Britain.
Oranges are imported into Britain.
The room was cleaned yesterday.
The room was cleaned yesterday.
These houses were built 100 years ago.
These houses were built 100 years ago.
How was the window broken?
How was the window broken?
Where were you born?
Where were you born?
I've cleaned my room.
I cleaned my room.
Tom has lost his passport.
Tom has lost his passport.
Barbara hasn't been to Canada.
Barbara hasn't been to Canada.
Where have Paul and Linda gone?
Where are Paul and Rita gone?
I like coffee, but I don't like tea.
I like coffee, but I don't like tea.
Chris doesn't go or Chris doesn't go out very often.
Chris doesn't go out very often.
What do you usually do at weekends?
What do you usually do at the weekends?
Does Barbara live alone?
Does Barbara live alone?
I didn't watch TV yesterday.
I didn't watch TV yesterday.
It didn't rain last week.
It didn't rain last week.
What time did Paula and Linda go out?
What time did Paul and Rita go out?
Now, Unit 24, regular and irregular verbs. Okay. I cleaned my shoes yesterday.
I cleaned my shoes yesterday.
Charlie studied engineering at university.
Charlie studied
Engineering at
engineering at
university.
university.
I have cleaned my shoes.
I have cleaned my shoes.
Jane has lived in London for 10 years.
Jane has lived in London for 20 years.
These rooms are cleaned
These rooms are cleaned
every day.
every day.
My car has been repaired.
My car has been repaired.
I made a cake yesterday.
I made a cake yesterday.
I have made some coffee.
I had made some coffee.
Butter is made from milk.
Butter is made from milk.
Somebody broke this window last night.
Somebody broke this window last night.
Somebody has broken this window.
Somebody has broken this window.
This window was broken last night.
This window was broken last night.
Now 25. I work in a factory.
I work in a factory.
I work in a supermarket.
I work in a supermarket.
I used to work in a factory.
I used to work in a factory.
Dave used to work in a factory.
They used to work in a factory.
Now he works in a supermarket.
Now he works in a supermarket.
Dave used to work in a factory.
They used to work in a factory.
He worked in a factory before,
He worked in a factory before,
but he doesn't work there now.
but he doesn't work there now.
When I was a child,
When I was the child,
I used to like chocolate.
I used to like chocolate.
I used to read a lot of books,
I used to read a lot of books,
but I don't read much these days.
but I don't read much these days.
Liz has short hair
Liz has short hair
now, but it used to be very long.
now, but it used to be very long.
They used to live in the same street as us.
They used to live in same street as us,
So we often used to see them,
so we often used to see them.
but we don't see them very often these days.
But we don't see them very often these days.
Anne used to have a piano,
Anne used to have a piano,
but she sold it a few years ago.
but she sold it a few years ago.
When I was a child,
When I was a child,
I didn't used to like tomatoes.
I didn't used to like tomatoes.
Where did you used to live
Where did you used to live
before you came here?
before you came here?
I used to play tennis.
I used to play tennis.
These days I play golf.
These days I play golf.
We usually get up early.
We usually get up early.
Okay, thank you. We have finished 25.